and that's pointless. That's the whole reason you guys watch. Are you happy? I don't know what, but it gave me a kick in the pants to do something. Good morning, you guys. It's a beautiful, smoky day. It's really pretty outside and it's like not super hot, so I thought, oh, we could go for a walk this morning, it'll be great. And I opened the back door and it is so ridiculously smoky. On Friday, when Brandon worked from home in the morning, I opened the door and just like left and went upstairs because I didn't think anything of it, and he came back down, I guess, and it was so smoky in our house. Like, you couldn't see the smoke, it just smelled so bad. And so he shut the door, and then I came down later. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awful. So I've been like really diligent, I guess, just yesterday and today to make sure that it's not too smoky, leave the door open. And yesterday it was fine, and today it's not. There's a lot of fires that are really close by, so that's kind of a bummer because it's finally starting to cool down that I can leave the door open more. But that's okay. I think this might be a little bit of a one take today, just because I don't have like a ton of things to talk about. Sorry, that was really bouncy. But I will obviously show Hudson too. Hey, focus on me and not the fridge, even though it's a really nice refrigerator. And I'm gonna talk while I wash the bottles because mom life and I gotta multitask. So I want to say thank you for all of the nice comments that you guys left on the video yesterday when I was talking about not nursing anymore, because I've been really hesitant to talk about it. A lot of people had asked and like left comments on our live stream, and I just kind of ignored them because I didn't really know how to respond. I was feeling so much guilt about it, and I didn't want to feel any more guilt or any pressure from anybody else, and so I just ignored it. So sorry if you were one of the people that I ignored. I just didn't want, I don't know, obviously like we're gonna get feedback and criticism because we're putting our lives on the internet. That's what it is. But I was already feeling so guilty about it that I just didn't want to deal with it. So that is that. But I really appreciate all the kind comments that you guys left and sharing your similar stories and like reassuring me that Hudson can be happy and healthy and smart even though he's not breastfed, which I should already know because not to like toot my own horn, but I am happy and healthy and smart, and I was formula fed also. So I don't know. I think it's interesting how we can tell other people something, but then when it comes to telling ourselves that, we don't believe it. Like I would never tell a mom that she should only breastfeed her baby, because who cares? You know, as long as the baby is fed, who cares? But when it came to me and my baby, I just felt like that was the only way, not the only way, but the way that I wanted to do it. You know, I just wanted to make sure that he was healthy and safe. So anyways, that's about that. Going back to not talking to people in a way that we wouldn't talk to ourselves, I recently read a book called Girl Wash Your Face, and if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't you should, but if you follow me on Instagram, I shared the book on my story. So it's called Girl Wash Your Face. It's by Rachel Hollis, and it is so ridiculously motivating. Like, I'm not really one to read motivating self-help books like that, but I had been seeing it everywhere, and guys, it was so good. Like, so good. It gave me kind of like a kick in the pants to do, I don't know what, but it gave me a kick in the pants to do something. And I really liked when she talked about like not comparing yourself to other people and not trying to live up to other people's expectations, and like not setting unreasonable expectations for yourself. And my favorite quote from the book said, someone else's opinion of you is none of your business. And I really loved that so much. And I think that it's especially applicable like where society is so, I mean, we're all on social media all the time, and it's so easy to leave feedback and to see feedback any time of the day from any person, whether it be, you know, family, friends, or complete stranger. And where Brandon and I have chosen to do YouTube, and like, obviously we don't have as many subscribers as a lot of other people, and I just can't imagine what they go through with it. But we've had our fair share of like negative comments and criticism, I guess, which comes with the territory, and that's totally fine. But reading that someone else's opinion of me is none of my business, I was like, you're right. Like, who cares? And honestly, when I read that, I thought about getting rid of the notifications on my phone for the YouTube comments. But I decided that in the end, we get more positive comments than negative ones. So I'm gonna keep them because I really like seeing what you guys have to say and reading your experiences and your stories. But yeah, I just thought it was really interesting and I really liked it. So if you need motivation, or as I put it, a kick in the pants, go read Go Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis, because it was really, really good. And I am done washing the bottles. Hudson is napping today, which is fantastic. If you watched yesterday's vlog, hardly napped. Well, no, that's not true. He napped for like half an hour in the morning, which was great because I was able to shower, and then he woke up and he was awake till about 1:30, and finally I was like, forget it, he can just sleep on my chest, I don't care. So I let him sleep on my chest for 2.5 hours, and then last night we went for a drive. Sorry, that was not good camera angle. We went for a drive last night to go look at houses like we do, and he started to fall asleep in the car, and then we got out and went for a walk, and he stayed awake the whole time, and then we got home and he fell asleep for like 20 minutes on my chest, and I finally was like, you have to wake up, because I really wanted to make sure that he slept last night, and he didn't. I mean, like, he did. He slept from 10:15 till, oh crap, I don't even know, like 2, I think, which is pretty good. And then I got up with him at 3 and I fed him, and then I got up with him at 5 and just rocked him back to sleep, and then Brandon got up with him at 6 and fed him, and then he woke up at 7:30. So by 9:30 this morning, it was not even 9:30, it was like 9, he was so tired and he would not stay awake. It was so sad because he just was tired. And when he's, my cats are psychos, I thought it was the baby. When he's tired, he gets another wrinkle down here underneath his eye, and then his eyebrows turn red, so you can tell when he's just wiped out. So finally at 9:30 I was like, okay, you can take a nap, I don't care. So I laid him down at 9:30 and it's 11 now, roughly, and he's been asleep the whole time. So I'm hoping he'll sleep till noon, then we can kind of get him like back on his sleep schedule. Hopefully he'll take his afternoon nap, but we're gonna go out and look at houses again tonight, and I hope he doesn't fall asleep in the car, because I really wanna get him back to sleeping for 6 hours straight, because that was so nice. Oh my gosh, these cats. He's still asleep, so that's great. One other thing that I want to talk about while I'm doing this one take, sorry if this is boring, but I don't know if you've noticed, we decided to make the switch to daily vlogs. Obviously you haven't noticed because it's been 2 days of it, but we normally don't put out a vlog on Tuesdays, and we put one out yesterday. So we're gonna do daily vlogs, and if there's something specific you wanna see, I ask for suggestions on Instagram, but comment below if there's something specific that you would like me to talk about, or more that you'd like to see. Brandon and I feel like we're fairly boring, so we don't really know what else to talk about, but we're happy to do this, and we're happy to share our days with you guys, if that's what you would like, which it kind of seemed like you did. So that's that. But last week I talked about Hudson's Shutterfly book that came in the mail, and I'd mentioned that I was making another one for Carter and Little Bean, and that one came last week, like Friday I think. But this book is just filled with pictures from like trips that we've taken up to Logan, or trips that other people have taken not trips, but you know, people have gone to see them. So I'll just show you a little bit. You guys know that I write letters to my babies, so there's a letter to them. And it starts in January, so just like the bench Brandon made, the pin he bought, a drawing that someone did, some visitors, more visitors, some gifts from people. This was when we buried little Bean, or when we spread her ashes, I mean. Other pictures from people. But yeah, just lots of good things. And I don't know, maybe it seems kind of weird that I'm doing this, but it's something that I've really wanted to do because I plan to make a book every single year for each of our kids, and since I don't really have the opportunity to do that with them, I'm gonna make one like this every year, so long as I keep getting pictures and taking pictures. So yes, I love them. I've been thinking about them a lot lately, so I'm glad that the book came. But I think that I will wrap up there. I'll try and give you a little peek at Hudson, because I'm not gonna do a vlog without Hudson. That's pointless. That's the whole reason you guys watch. So I will get a little bit of footage with him when he wakes up, and other than that, hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time. I got this kid up from his nap like 45 minutes ago, and he's basically still asleep. He drank some milk and promptly threw it all back up. Well, not all of it. You spit up a little bit, huh? I spit up a little bit, and then I set him here. I went to go wash my hands, and he fell over because he's so tired, and he landed face down right there. So I had to run back over and prop him back up. But you're so tired. Yeah, but you're happy tired, huh? Hello, baby. Are you gonna wake up ever? Yeah. You're a stinkwad. Oh, hi. Hi, nice to see you. Hi. No, wake up. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Are you happy? Yeah. That's great news. Yeah. Okay. Good night. Oh, not going back to sleep? Oh, maybe. Okay. You are so sleepy. Hey, wake up. You're a goober.